Well, skin, it is the largest organ of the human body, and much like your lungs, it can be damaged by smoke and air pollution. Wildfire smoke from Canada has been drifting into parts of the U.S. this week, with cities like Chicago, Washington, Pittsburgh, and New York affected. And recent studies cited by the American Academy of Dermatology found that smoke like this is associated with an increase in visits for skin conditions like eczema and psoriasis. For more on this, I'm joined by Dr. Shayan Cheraghlou, a resident dermatologist, physician in New York City here. Thank you so much for joining us. First and foremost, as a dermatologist, what has your personal experience been like when the wildfire smoke came to New York earlier this month?
Yeah, that was definitely a unique time. Never experienced anything like that before. I think, if anything, we saw fewer patients during that time because a lot of people were staying away from going outside as much as they could. But it was definitely a unique experience.
And then as far as when the smoke cleared, so to speak, did you see an uptick of people complaining about different things with their skin? Just help us understand how this pollution could interact with your skin.
It's hard to say from personal experience because things like this are usually better assessed at a larger scale. But we know that pollution can damage the skin using by a lot of the same mechanisms that UV radiation can. And that's by generating reactive oxygen species that can cause premature aging of the skin, can exacerbate underlying skin conditions like eczema or other inflammatory skin conditions. And so especially for patients with compromised skin barriers, like those with eczema or older patients who already have fewer lipids in their skin layer, it can get more burdensome for them and cause more problems.
And I don't think a lot of people think of it as this major organ and something that you have to be really careful about protecting. But how can people protect their skin from smoke and air pollution?
Definitely. I mean, your skin is one of your first line defenses against the environment. And that's every day, even when there isn't pollution out there. I think when the pollution is there, it's even more important to consider that you have a strong barrier protection. And that means moisturizing your skin regularly. Of course, you can't forget your sunscreen. Just because it's cloudy or because there's pollution doesn't mean that the sun's UV can't penetrate down and reach you. And of course, making sure that if you don't need to be outside, if you do have one of these conditions that does compromise your skin barrier, maybe better to avoid doing so when pollution levels are as high as they were a couple of weeks ago back here in New York City.
And how do you repair the damage, so to speak, when the damage has already been done to our skin because of the smoke and all of these things that we're talking about today?
Right. Well, number one, for most things with your skin, it's prevention. It's having the barrier protection on there, making sure you're moisturizing. There are some other products that can help with this. You can use topical antioxidant serums like vitamin C serums or vitamin E serums. These help to scavenge those reactive oxygen species up and help prevent some of that damage from occurring in the first place.
All right. Well, we appreciate the help and those tips, Dr. Shayan Cheraghlou. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.